honestly, is it any surprise that Night Warriors is still dragging its heels at this point? We cut to a completely pointless segment between Felicia and John Talbane pulling a Mission Impossible and killing a bunch of Huitzel. And bam, we never see the two of them again. Listen, I know it seems that I'm jumping around the story at this point, but you have to understand that literally nothing of consequence is happening here. Sure, John Talbane and Felicia are exchanging dialogue, and sure, Felicia finds the good in humanity when it seems so rare in this day and age, but these scenes are completely pointless to the plot at large. You could make the argument that they were meant to be more thematic than plot-oriented, and I can see the logic behind it, as at the very least, they do keep a consistent tone that was intended. But because these scenes are with plot-irrelevant characters, it feels like the story is refusing to move at all. Probably because it isn't. Instead of enriching the story, it feels like we're watching a 20-minute vignette in the middle of our anime, which is about 10 minutes longer than the main plot has taken so far. If you're still not getting me, here's what I want you to do. Play this clip.
Even if they do save the soul of their mother, they'll only be condemning their own two souls to suffer the eternal darkness in her stead. Still, that belief they have that they'll somehow manage to do it, it must be the source of their strength.
Over and over again, stopping only to play a round of Darkstalkers 2 every so often. That is Night Warriors in a nutshell. Do you get it now?
Their strength is a lie. They're just gonna go die.
Oh, Jesus, fuck, shut her up! Ah, God. She went from Wednesday Addams to a bleeding goat in a nanosecond. I know I haven't really talked about Anita so far, but that's only because there's so little to talk about. She's this emotionless doll of a girl that causes Donovan to stop talking about himself for a change and talk about how rough she has it, which is only slightly more bearable. In fact, if I'm being honest, the child actress playing Anita is surprisingly good. I mean, as far as child actors in anime is concerned. Then again, maybe it's just her luck that she was cast in a role that required her to be stilted and unnatural. Still, I get why she sounded the way she did. It's for the same reason that Haley Joel Osment sounds like an evil Muppet here. If you're wondering where the other as-of-yet unseen Darkstalker characters are during all of this, don't worry. Pyron shows up out of nowhere just so he can kill all of them. Yeah, apparently Pyron literally traveled all around the world just to kill Anakaris, Victor, Rikuo, and Sasquatch. You know, it used to be that I would have to turn off Safe Search on Google Images to see characters getting fucked like that. They're not even name-checked, but there they are, getting the shit beaten out of them by Pyron. Hope you like it, Darkstalker fans! So, after 2 hours, Pyron finally fights Dimitri. And he gets his Buster Poindexter ass handed to him. Okay, whose bright idea was it to give Pyron the awesome face smiley? The hell of it is, he keeps doing it. I mean, I wasn't intimidated by him in the first place, but seeing him with that goofy-ass grin on his face makes me think less fiery Overlord and more Bozo the Clown. It'd be like if Tywin Lannister presided over the Red Wedding while making a Private Pile face. The Lannisters send their regards. In a world of shit. Realizing that the episode just began and they already knocked Dimitri out of the picture, the anime just says fuck it and has the Huitzel attack Pyron. At this point, does anybody care why, or care about the political intrigue between Morrigan's house and the other demonic nobility? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Morrigan's family is involved in a feud between... Wait, why am I even explaining that? It's just this pathetic little plotline that contributes absolutely nothing to the main story, just like the other 90% of this anime. And just to really tighten the thumbscrews, the show decides to pull these assholes out of nowhere to burn the city, believing that Pyron's coming is some sort of sign that they had to burn everything, because the night is dark and full of terrors and such shit. Which leads to, you guessed it, more Donovan bullshit!
We will burn this city to the ground. How ironic that your kind can exist only in a land like it. There is meaning to be found in your existence, but not as you imagine it. Kill everything, all that is dark. After that, you must kill all the humans. Only then will your truth be realized. With your tainted blood, neither side will accept you. Why not kill them all? It is a harsh truth, but it is uniquely yours.
A truth uniquely mine.
But there's only one truth that is your truth. That's the one that's formed from whatever point of view that you choose to view it from.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I wish I was watching Ava right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go shave my tongue. I think the anime is somewhat aware of what a stupid turn that scene was, and immediately cuts to Morgan finding Dimitri in the ruins of his castle and reviving him. And that's it for them! The rest of the anime is just Shinka, Mei Ling, and Donovan fighting Pyron and spewing still more hackneyed bullshit.
What is it inside me that keeps me fighting? Why can't I stop?
Sis, there's something wrong with Donovan.
No matter how he fights against the darkness in his blood will never go away. So long as he has it, the humans will never accept him as one of them. His hatred of the dark will never be believed by them, not ever. It is his sad destiny. Half his blood is that of the cursed dark.
Yes! We get it! He is a Dhampir! He is a Vampire! A Campion! A Nephilim! He is a tortured, morose, complicated motherfucker that would not crack a smile if you gave him $1 million, a cupcake, and a can of Coke! We get it! The finishing line is just right there, Night Warriors. Stop shitting by the side of the road and just end already! Mercifully, the show heeds my prayers and has Anita resurrect Donovan and ruins Pyron's flamey shit in the most pretentious way I can possibly imagine.
What is this thing? This thing that I, who know all, cannot understand?
It is the universe, the one inside the self that is forever beyond you.
What universe? What inside? What self?
He literally collapsed under the unbearable lightness of being. Fuck you! Fuck you, Night Warriors! Fuck you! My God, I have never seen so little stretched so far than in Night Warriors. There was barely enough plot for a single 20-minute episode, but through pure bullshit, they managed to drag this non-story, kicking and screaming to Chris Nolan length. Yes, the animation and fight scenes are once again very well done, but again I have to ask, who cares? Especially if we have to sit through Donovan's pity party for one goddamn second! But, back to my original question. How much worse is Night Warriors than Street Fighter 2? A lot. Okay? A lot. But, Fighting Game Month is not over yet, and I have wisely saved the best for last. Till next time!